You got really good people out there that have been working with you for a long time.
Yeah.
And here's one thing that I want everyone that's watching and listening, because it's a podcast too, so you know, I want everyone to understand something. You play tough. I can tell you play tough. And I know you play tough with them. And I think a lot of people are afraid to play tough because you don't want to lose your people. But you've had one guy for 10 years. You've had another woman there. How long has she been there?
10 years.
Huh?
10 years. The husband and wife.
10 years. Their husband and wife.
Yeah.
And so you have two people that live together. They could live together complaining about you, but they've both been here for 10 years. And I'm sure you got other employees that have been with you for years too, right? And they do their job and they do it well. And they were really nice when I came in and happy. So how do you play tough in your opinion? Because I know the answer, but I want to hear you and your way of doing it. How do you play really tough and at the same time have your people want to work for you?
You have a kid, right?
Yes, I have 4.
Okay, who's the toughest one on your kids? You. The toughest person
the toughest one on.
On your kids.
Yeah, me.
And
Yeah.
you love your kids, right?
Yes.
So that's the answer. You know,
Yeah.
I love them.
Mm-hmm.
I would not be where I am without my coworkers.
Yeah.
But when I come right here, I don't put myself, I'm above them.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I come right here, I'm on the mats, I'm not the owner anymore. I'm on the mats, I'm the professor. Mm-hmm. So I cannot be on my phone. I cannot do this. I cannot do something that they're not allowed to do it just because I'm the owner. So, no, the rules is for everybody, but not for me.
Yeah.
So they see me, I play the rule. Like today, we have a training at 10 a.m., competition training. Who you think mopped the whole match today? It was my turn. I say, I do it. Everyone, no, I do it. No, it's me. I don't clean the school. I have a cleaning company that comes. But between one class and the other one, we mop, and I say, I'll do it. Everybody was looking at me and said, no, you think samurai. You know, I'm like a samurai.
Yeah.
I put myself on the same level that them. I don't put myself above. When it comes to be the boss, if they do something wrong, it is what it is. You know, you do something wrong. If you have an answer for this, that I'm wrong, that's okay. If you're not, just do again.
Yeah. You say for the samurai, right?
Yeah.
What book?
Huh?
What book did you learn that?
That I learned this?
The samurai. The way the samurai works.
It's.
Was that Art of War?
Yeah, I read the Art of War for a long time. The Art of War is more how you become a good leader.
Yeah.
It's a little different. But the samurai it's the history of a samurai. It's not a book or anything. The samurai is the one that does, he's capable to do everything. So why just because I'm the owner, I'm the black belt, I'll put you because you're blue belt, you watch the mat, you clean the mat and I'm going to watch.
Yeah.
I do because when they see me do it, they don't feel like if he does, that's a great leader. You want to, like, I have a very strong competition, adults team, okay? I come right here and train with them every single day, more than that. Why? If they see me at 42 doing this, they're going to say, man, I want to be like this guy. But if they see me right here, out of shape, fat, sit right there, don't train, they're going to be like me. Mm-hmm. Flavio is a good example of this. Flavio is the oldest one of the room. He beats everybody. He's the one who trains more. He's the one that does everything more. Why? Because he's the leader. That's the job of the leader. You have to inspire the other ones to be not like you, but better than you. You know? So you have to make them to look and say, I don't want to be like this guy. I want to be better than this guy. And today, people look at you and say, you know, this guy do well. He screwed me. I'm not doing well because you do well. And that's not the truth. You know, the truth, everybody can do well. The society teach you dark, light and dark, evil and good. But in reality, it's not this. If I'm doing better, you should come to me and say, what can I do? That's why you do this podcast. What can I do to do better?
Yeah.
Instead, you say, why? I cannot do better. You know, everybody can do anything. You just have to want it.
I don't think anyone's born a good leader. I think you have to be a bad leader in the very beginning sometimes because you don't know, and then little by little you learn, and you learn from other leaders, you learn from books, or everything. Where do you think you learned most on how to be a good leader?
I was a horrible leader.
Most good ones were.
Me? I was a horrible leader.
Why? What made you a bad leader?
Number one, because I used to do everything with emotion. I didn't think before.
And like what?
If you push me, I punch you. You're not supposed to be like this. If you push me, I should ask you, why you push me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm a leader. I cannot just punch you because the other ones behind me are going to look this. They're going to say, whoa, that's how you answer when somebody pushes you.
Yeah.
So I learned how to become a leader with my own mistakes, falling in over again. And every time that I fall, I have to stand up. And the stand up is not hard. The shame that comes when you stand up. If you fell off on a nightclub, it doesn't hurt your knee. When it hurts your heart, because your ego, because everybody's going to look at you, idiot.
Yeah.
So I stopped to be a bad leader because I said, man, I'm screwing myself. Mm-hmm. Before I was not capable to give anybody a compliment because I have to give a compliment that I'm better than the guy. No, he's good, but I'm better. So this was actually, I was excessive confident. And for the fact I'm a competitor, I believe that was a good way to approach. But, you know, I learned little by little that I was become alone. You can't win the war by yourself. You need to have soldiers. And you have to have soldiers that at least think like you think. Because otherwise you're going to lose the war. Because if you go to the war right there tomorrow to fight for a cause, everybody have to be embracing the cause. If you just me embracing the cause, when they get there, if it's too hard, they're going to quit. You know, so I have to learn how to be a better leader to be able to have a good army behind me. Take me 10 years.
Have you had to fire people?
Yes, I did.
What would, talk to me about firing, what would make you fire someone right now?
We have rules.
Yeah.
Right here. When they, you know, they have rules. And if they're not beneficial to my business and they cost me more than they make me, why should I keep them here? Mm-hmm. It's business. Oh, but my friend, you know, I'm sorry, you want to go have a dinner, you want to have a lunch, I'll pay for your lunch. But you're going to be here, make me lose money, doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You have to separate the work from friendship. You're always going to become friends of your employees. Mm-hmm. And fire is not an easy task, especially in this environment, because
you're so small and close.
Not just this, they all know everybody. They, you know, like right here, like they teach in the class right now. Maybe if I fire the teacher, the student is connected to the teacher, then you open across the street.
Yeah.
A similar business, you know, but I try not to fire people because most people here work for a long time.
Yeah.
But you have to do it.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And I never try to impose anything. I'm going to give you an example. In the past, I have an employer that came right here and asked me. He sit with me and asked me for a raise. And I asked him, yes, I will give you a raise. Give me 2 reasons that you deserve a raise. First reason, I'm reliable. I always show up on time. Second reason, I'm honest and a good person. My answer, you don't deserve the raise. Because that's your obligation.
Mm-hmm. That's why you have the job.
He looked at me like, what I say wrong? So he never, till today, he doesn't know why he didn't get the raise. If he came to me and say, no, I need the raise, because my job is to teach the class, besides the fact that I teach the class, I go once a week to them all, and I deliver flyers to try to bring business to you. He never gave me the answer. I give this as an example. Couldn't be any other thing. It couldn't be that he comes...
Anything extra on top of what he was hired to do
that
makes the company money.
Owe him money.
Right.
You're reliable and you're a good person. That's your obligation.
That's why you got the job.
That's why I got the job.
That's why you kept the job.
Like these people that work for me, I was super fair with them. I increased my revenue. I increased the salary. Mm-hmm. You know, because it's a cake. You can't eat the whole cake by yourself. You can't have the cake and eat the cake. I learned this in America, right? It's American.
At least not alone.
Yeah. So you can't. So you have to share. Most of the business owners, they don't want to share. Mm-hmm. You want to have a long-time employee. They're not going to leave you. Pay them well. Mm-hmm. Make them well, happy. Because if they're not happy, your environment is not happy.